Wow guys, this store is insane. This guy is beautiful. And they have loads of tanks like that. I don't know if it's the light, but the colors on the clownfish are amazing. I think this is something very special here, because this fish literally has a certificate. It's another beautiful day in Japan, and today we are in Osaka checking out Aquarium Talman. So we're actually going to start this video outside, because here they have the hardscape collection rather than keeping it all inside. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today as well, so let's check out some amazing hardscape here in Japan. Over here they have the dark series on. So this is kind of like the most popular rock and aquascaping, but this one has been almost like treated with, I think it's some type of acid to make it a little bit darker. This is really nice. Over here, I think this is the lighter one, so I'll put them side by side. See, there's a clear difference. I actually like the darker one a lot more. Gives a nicer contrast with plants in my opinion. Over here on this side they have some really interesting stuff. First thing I noticed was this. I've seen this a few times now in Japan. Some type of lava stone, but it has almost like sparkles in there. It's very strange. These are actually supplied by ADA. So here we have the classic ADA Sansui stone, I think it's called. Over here we have the very heavy Hakai. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect for a river layout. I've seen these a few times in Japan as well. These big lava rocks where they have kind of like carved out pockets. So you can fill those pockets with aqua soil and then put plants in there as well. Really cool. I would love to try them out sometime. Let's move over to the other side where we have most of the wood. So over here we have a bunch of small branch wood or spider wood or whatever you want to call it. Regular driftwood. Over here somebody has been very busy creating a beautiful diorama layout. Look at this. I wonder if this is for sale. Looks really cool though. Beautiful. Okay, so that was just a quick peek outside. Now let's go inside the store. First thing you see when you enter the store is this massive 2.5, maybe even 3 meter aquarium. Kind of like a river style with some really nice rainbows. Lots of Java ferns. Some tape-shaped plants on the surface there. Oh, I see some blue-eyed Congo tetras as well. I have them at home. I love them. Really nice display tank. Seems to be lit by 4 Chihiro's vivid lights. Definitely bringing out the beautiful vivid green colors. Oh, I see they have the ADA calendar over here. Might take one of those home with me. Looks really cool. Moving on to another display tank. A very nice Iwagumi layout with some really beautiful rocks. Sorry for the reflections, guys. There's nothing I can do about that. I think this is a classic 180 centimeter tank. Also lit by 2 Chihiros. Stocked with a big group of green neon tetras. And I see that they're also using the glass outflow with the skimmer on the outflow. I actually had this exact same set at home, but I haven't seen it for sale anywhere else, so it's pretty cool to see. So as you can see, quite a big store. We only just got started. This is looking really nice. I think this is a 4-foot tank, 120 centimeters. Very colorful layout. This might be one of the competition tanks. They actually have a photo here of how the tank probably looked in its prime. Still looking really good though. They definitely have a lot of display tanks here. This one is looking a little bit overgrown, but it has some really nice tetras in here. These guys are crazy intense red. Over here in the window we have some really nice nano tanks. Let me get a closer look. This is a really nice 45 centimeter layout with the Rotala blood red in the background. This is very vibrant red plant. I'm wondering what the green plant is in front of it, those 3 stems. Might be Pogostemon deccanensis. Then we have a small cube. And this is again the ADA Cube Garden Superior. So this is a glass tank made from one single piece of glass. So there is no joints, there's no silicone. It's literally just glass. And it's one of the best, most transparent quality of glass I've seen. This one is the same. So if I can show you in the corner, see there are no joints. It's all glass. It's insane. This one's actually quite expensive as well. I don't know what the price is here in Japan, but in Europe the 60 centimeter one goes for like 3,000 euros. Then over here we have another very long display tank. This one is stocked with a lot of rummy nose tetras. There's absolutely loads of them in here. Really good quality as well, and really chunky, looking very healthy, so I'm happy to see that. Really cool setup. It's a bit hard to capture it on camera because of the window, but it's looking really nice. Okay, then we're moving a bit more into the shop itself. So these are the fish selling tanks. And they're actually all kind of scaped as well. Look at this. This one on the bottom here. This is like a beautiful aquascape. And then it's stocked with neon tetras that are actually for sale. So if you want to buy these neon tetras, yeah, you can. Same thing over here, a beautiful aquascape with some echinodores and some Palisneria. And then they have neon tetras and diamond tetras for sale. Here we have a very nice layout with dragonstone covered in moss. And it's full of bloodfin tetras, I think these are called. Below that we have a tank with an actual carpet of glossostigma. And it's stocked with ember tetras. One ember tetra is 280 yen. And 10 of them for 2,280 yen. And it just keeps going. It's actually a beautiful aquascape with some really nice watala, a dwarf hairgrass carpet. Yeah, that's another way of just selling fish, you know? Look at these guys over here. These are really beautiful. Over here we have some very nice rainbows in a beautiful aquascape with dragonstone. So they have one wall like that over here. And if we move on to this side is exactly the same thing. Here might be a bit easier to film because we have less reflections. A beautiful layout here with some Java ferns, dwarf hairgrass carpet, and cardinal tetras for sale. This one's really nice. And here they are selling the blue Axolotl rasboras. These tiny guys over here, the blue and the red. It's also quite interesting to see that on this racking system, they're using external canister filters. So every single tank is individually filtered by one canister. Not sure why they've done that. I probably just would have gone for a sump system and connect them all together, but I guess maybe it is safer this way, you know, like if one tank gets a certain disease, then just that one tank has the disease, not everything else. For example, this tank has some cyanobacteria, so it could be very easy to transfer that to all the other tanks as well. Now this is actually just a small selection of the fish selling tanks they have. Over here they also have more, just regular bare tanks, you know, like this would be your traditional fish selling tanks. Just bare bottom or just a little substrate layer, and then different types of fish species. Some really nice angelfish over here. Quite a mix. Seems to be a thing here in Japan. There's never just one tank with one species. There's always multiple species in one tank. Over here we have a variety of corridoras. This is really nice, guys. They have some beautiful plecos over here. Oh, I just scared them. Look at this guy over here. He's really beautiful. Loads more over here. I'm wondering if they have the L46. That's probably the most expensive pleco that I know. These guys over here seem to be undergoing some treatment because the water is green. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just noticed this. Whoa. That's insane. This guy's beautiful. And they have loads of tanks like that. Or they kind of go up in price. So this one is 1980 yen, 2800 yen, 4800 yen. And this one maybe also 7800 yen. This is definitely the most beautiful pleco I've ever seen in my entire life. So I've just asked the staff what is the most expensive pleco in the store, and it's this guy over here right in front. He's really beautiful. He is 148,000 yen. I think these are the tetras that I just saw in that display tank out front. Orangey, reddish. Beautiful. They definitely have some very unique species of fish here. Also these cichlids. I think this is Ivanakara something. Probably a pair as well. Female in front, male on the back. One pair is 1,600 yen. Wow guys, this store is insane. I could walk around here for hours, to be honest. Over here they have some plants. So just your regular potted plants. These are really good actually, really high quality. Hygroflower aguaya, Ludwigia super red, and a different type of Ludwigia. And then down here they have some really big Java ferns. Some really nice echinodores over here. This is very popular in Japan as well. Wabikusas. So it's like a substrate bowl covered with different kinds of aquatic plants. So you can grow these immersed, but you can also put them in your aquarium and make them transfer to the submerged condition, you know. I've got ADA tissue culture plants as well. Even some tropical all the way from Denmark. This is pretty cool as well. Here they have a shrimp rack, and here in the center they have some very rare Sulawesi shrimp. So I'll grab my macro lens in a second and get some close-ups. These you don't see them very often. A bit difficult to keep as well, but they're really cool. I almost forgot to show you guys this one. Really nice Dutch style tank. Some really healthy and colorful plants. Here in front we have the Bacopa Money Purple. I think this is some type of rare Eriocaulon. I don't know what's the red plant behind it. There's some Myriophyllum, some super red, I think it's Rotella bloodred here. Not sure what's this red stem plant, looks like Ludwigia. Super colorful. I'm not sure what kind of lights these are. LED star, never heard of it. So that side of the store is all freshwater, and then if we move this way, we're coming to the saltwater section. So let's spend a little bit of attention on this side as well. Over here I saw a really nice shallow pond with some macroalgae. And if you're following the channel for a while, you know that I love these simple soft coral and macroalgae combo tanks. So here they have some really nice pulsing xenia. Seems to be some sort of a starfish in here. They actually have loads of different starfish in here. Look at these guys. They're beautiful. So this type of saltwater aquarium is perfect for beginners because the soft corals are very easy to grow and the macroalgae kind of soaks up excess nutrients. So it will just keep the water parameters very stable, you know? Whereas with something like this, you have to do a lot more testing, a lot more dosing, more water changes as well. It looks great, but in my opinion, this just looks a little bit more natural, you know? So yeah, I prefer this. Over here we have really nice nano display. There's some clownfish, some really nice torch corals, some buttons as well. Over here we have a whole rack with reef rock structures. And I think the guy is currently making something as well. So a structure like this, I think is almost 100,000 yen. Okay, this is pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't keep fish in here, but this tiny bowl aquarium, again loaded with soft corals and macroalgae, it's really cool though. They have a clownfish in here and a goby. I see a snail as well. Okay, this is not going to look very good on camera because I don't have the right lens filter to filter out all the blue colors. But this is a pretty cool nano display tank. I love that tiny coral over there. We have a starfish and some sea slugs over here. The one next to that is even better. So the saltwater section is pretty big as well. It's just hard to capture it on camera because I don't have a lens filter. I'll just give you guys a bit of an overview. So they have loads of frag tanks, so basically just a small piece of coral attached to a plug. So you can just buy these small pieces and then grow them out yourself. Or you can buy already bigger ones, but these will cost you a lot more. These are a little bit easier to film because they don't have so much blue light. So these are actually all hard corals. So they have a skeleton made out of calcium. A lot more difficult to keep. Very slow growing as well. Personally, not a huge fan of these hard corals because they don't have the same movement like you have with soft corals, you know? Yeah, this is my kind of saltwater aquarium, guys. Not so much blue light. I see some macroalgae, I see some soft corals. There's a couple of clams in here as well. There's all kinds of creatures. I see a yellow tang, I see some hermit crabs. There's just so much life going on. And the equipment is a lot more simple as well, you know. I think they're just using an external canister filter. There is a protein skimmer in the corner over there. And then a light, and that's it, you know. This tank is incredible, guys. So here they have all kinds of clams. And then the fish are, of course, clownfish. I don't know if it's the light, but the colors on the clownfish are amazing. These clams are stunning as well. So they will, it's almost like an oyster, you know, like they will open up and then they will close. A little view from the top. It's really cool to watch the clownfish from the top as well. Look how they've all gathered together. Like they're having a meeting or something. I love clownfish. Loads of products as well, of course. Another saltwater display tank over here. Oh, this one has some seahorses. Hey there. Yeah, I love this one as well. We have some gorgonians. That's those brown sheet corals you see over there. Perfect for the seahorses because they can hold on to it with their tail. So beautiful. Then over here we have all these saltwater fish. Looking really good. I think this is something very special here because this fish literally has a certificate. This tiny guy over here. Is that 700 and is that a 7 or is that a 1? I'm not sure. Either way, it's a very expensive fish. Literally has a certificate. Yeah, so just asked to confirm this is a 1, so 128,000 yen for this fish. So I asked them if that's the most expensive fish in the store, but it's not. It's actually this guy over here. The black one with the dots and the yellow edge around the fin. That one is 298,000 yen. And then they just told me that this coral right here in the center, this one, is the most expensive coral in the store, 458,000 yen. I think that's it for this Aquarium Talman shop tour. I mean, I could spend here all day, but I haven't really bullet trained to catch tomorrow, so I'm gonna go back to the hotel. Guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.